Hello Libra, I am Ulrich, I am a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the love card reading for the sign of Libra for the month of October 2021. This card reading is a triplet, and it's based, if I can extract it out of your monthly card reading, if I cannot extract it out of your 9 card portrait every month, I will use the heart as a center card. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Libra for the month of October 2021. So Libra, here we go for your love card reading for October 2021. Hello Libra, and welcome to the Shell or the Water Group for your love card reading for October 2021. As you will see here, we use triplet 3 cards. The first card that you have here is the clouds. It probably means that you're thinking about a lot about this lover. There's a kind of focus here on the lover here. Maybe there are certain problems in your love life, or there are things that need to be worked out in the relationship. Sometimes also with this card, it means that we cannot see the partner clear, we cannot reach the partner directly. It's like the partner is not directly connected to us, maybe is physical hard to reach. This is possible what we see with this combination. This card also sometimes presents that our partner is a smoker, that he smokes cigarettes with this combination, because it's the clouds. Anyway, we come back here to those 2 cards, to the combination. We have the clouds and the heart. So we are thinking a lot about love. Probably there's a cooperation here. Both parties think about this love, where this is going, how this is working out for them. So this can be if you're a new love or already in a more advanced stage of your love life. Anyway, sometimes this can also point there are certain conflicts in the relationship, but as the last card, so all the negative things that I'm going to say now, or the less positive things, we have the key here, and the key is a solution card for all problems. So the key can solve everything. Or most things in general. Anyway, we will see where this is going here. We see also sometimes there are some confusion here in the love. Maybe we are uncertain about certain things in our love life. Maybe you are a little bit scared in this love. Maybe I mean scared because you don't feel safe in this relationship. You don't know where this is going. You're not sure it's gonna work out. Like the romance here is uncertain. This is what we see here with this combination. Sometimes also it can point to people who are lovesick. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, in a positive way, also it can point that our love is slowly growing, or our love is opening up here with the key. This is what we see here. There is some insecurity also here, and as I said, we cannot see where this is clearly bringing up. This is the clouds, and the clouds have a thing like they cover up things. In a way, it can also mean that you are blindly in love. Sometimes if we are in love, we cannot see the negative effects of the love anymore. This could be possible also anymore. Or we cannot see that the love is actually there. Maybe something happened before and we cannot see the love anymore. This is possible also with this combination. In another way, this could point to a partner that has difficulties to connect with us, meaning he or she don't know very well how to love. Maybe there's a connection problem. Maybe he or she don't know very well how to commit. This is possible also that we see here. Anyway, in a more negative way, there could be some misunderstandings here between the lovers. Maybe some mistakes are made here. And in another way, it's possible, if this is a new love, that you hide up here, that you don't want the world to show that you're in love. You keep it for now to yourself. You put up a smoke screen here so other people don't know that you are like a couple or that you are in love. It can also point that you are so desperately in love you don't know anymore and you're blinded, as we said before. Then we have the heart and the key. This is actually a very positive combination. This could point out that things in your relationship, all the negative things that I said before, are reduced to a minimum. So this could be mean that this love actually, if you overcome certain problems, that you will see and understand that this is an important love for you. In some way here, this could actually point to our soulmates. And we open our heart to each other, even though it's not clear where this is going. We open emotionally up, we open mentally up, and we say yes to this relationship, even though it's difficult maybe to reach each other, to connect with each other. This is what we see here with this combination. Is if there were some issues before, it's possible also that we reconciliate certain problems. Anyway, this points to a very good combination here. It delivers a very good message here to us. Then we have the clouds and the key. We mirror the cards now. Here, this points to problem solving. As I said here, if there are problems in the relationship, we are able to solve this problem. We need to think, we need to put our mindset. If there are certain problems, sometimes here with this card, we need to be mental. We need to brainstorm with each other. We need to solve the problem. We need to figure things out. We need to cut through the confusion. We need to open the door and find the solution. And we can, with the key, we can here. We need to use our intelligence here for solving problems, for finding solution. If certain things need to be cut through, we can here with this combination. We can do, even if there were troubles in the relationship, we can solve them. Anyway, here this point, if there was a problem, this will also prove to be very valuable further on in the relationship. It's like this relationship can evolve, and if there are problems now, maybe later on in this relationship, you know how to act or react in certain when certain issues pop up in this relationship. Answers can be found here with this problem. It's possible for the moment you feel a little bit shaky. This is possible. But anyway, if you think about it, you will see the new ideas coming to you. There will come clarity here for certain problems. If you see, you will figure out the misunderstandings or the things that are not clear for you in this relationship. You have to both open up to take the next step. This is what we see here. If things are a little bit confused here with this combination. Anyway, with the key, as I said, this is very positive. You can solve it, but you need to solve the problems in a mental way. You need to think about it, and then the heart can open up itself. So Libra, for the aerosol or the for the shell or the water group, this is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this card reading, or you get a little bit wiser out of it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here on my channel and on this video. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. If you want a more extensive explanation about your love life, you can go to my channel and check the monthly card reading we do for the sign of Libra. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Hello Libra, and welcome to the Stone or the Earth group for your monthly card reading for the month of October. This is for your love life. The first card that we see here is the Cross. The Cross is a heavy card. It's not an easy card. It means there are some challenges in the relationship. We need to figure out where this is going. There are certain trials in this relationship. We are involved maybe also our faith or our spirituality is a little bit shaky for the moment. There could be a pressure from there. We here with the card, we need to pull through, we need to persevere here with this combination. And actually with the mice is difficult also in relationship, but we will give more details now. It's possible also that maybe we want out of this relationship for certain reasons. Maybe this relationship, it extracts a lot of energy out of it. It's like the relation, it weighs on us because the cross weighs. It weighs on us and it bites on our energy. It requires a lot of energy from us here. This is what we see here. It's like we cannot get out of this relationship in a way, and we need to take responsibilities for the things that are happening here. With the cross, possibly we will take these responsibilities, even though it's not easy, because the cross is a little bit like it's meant to be, and probably this is the way you perceive it. It's like it's meant to be, even though this is a difficult breakdown for you. It's possible also that there are some, that certain losses are involved in the relationship. This is what we see here. Also, the cross sometimes is a test. Here, it's possible with the mice is about losses. It could be a loss of feeling, a loss of material things, a loss of relationship. And here, it's like, it's tested how much we lose. We think about it, how much we lose if in this relationship, it's like we're balancing it. Or we want to lose here certain responsibilities in the relationship. Maybe we cannot, we want to let go of certain burdens in this relationship. Anyway, here with the mice, it's important that we pay attention to small details. The mice is small details. Maybe there are a lot of small details wrong in this relationship, and these small details need to be worked out here. This is what we see here with this combination. It's possible also that you see this whole thing too heavy. Maybe your personality is a little bit more the heavy kind, and the problems that you are facing are actually smaller than you expected. This is what we see here also with this combination. We can also say that these problems will probably take on a little bit longer. The cross is a slow card, and the mice tend to delay things. So here we see here, if we want to solve the problems, probably it will take a little bit longer. There will be some speed bumps here for solving the problems that we are confronted with. Anyway, here we see sometimes also that maybe one of the partners is thinking a little bit in a negative way, maybe thinking a little bit in a dogmatic way. This is what we see here. It's possible that this whole thing causes you not a physical pain, but a mental pain. Then we have the mice and the ring. Sometimes this points to that promises that were made before, that they are not kept. Maybe some promises are broken here. It's possible also that you have a certain disagreements with each other. You have a fall out with each other. If you made certain agreements, because the ring is about agreements, contracts, things that we promise to each other. Maybe these promises were made several times, because the ring tends to come back. Maybe we make promises, or our partner made promises to us in the future, and these promises are not respected, and it's like it's always repeating itself. And maybe that's why you're thinking here in this relationship, these problems are always seem to come back. Do I need to pull through with this, or do I need to let it go? It's like you're here, that because the ring is about balance. It's like here, like you're balancing everything, and you are a little bit confused here. It's possible also that things are not quite honest in this relationship. Maybe there are promises that are made, and you see that these promises were dishonest. It's like here, there is sometimes also like tricky agreements here were made. It's possible also that you, in this relationship, that you will no longer commit in certain things. Certain commitments in this relationship will fade away. I'm not saying that the marriage is dissolved, but you will make, things will change here. There's a change here. you could feel that this relationship is not really desirable anymore here. There's like a spoil here. There's a mess in this agreement, in this relationship. This is what we see here. Anyway, sometimes this combination can also be harmful for both or for one of the partners. There could be some fakeness here in the relationship. Here, this is what we see here. Anyway, the mice make things weaker because the mice nibble. They tend to nibble on things. So here we see here, this can make the relationship weaker. It's dwindling a little bit. The relationship here, it becomes weaker in general. It can also point that it's slowly deteriorating, and still we need to pull through it. Still we have difficulties with it. Still we are doubting. Sometimes the ring has difficulties to decide because the ring is ruled by the sign of Venus, and Venus is the lord of Libra, and sometimes for Libra it's very difficult to take decisions. So even if all these difficulties going on, it's like you're literally in the balance here. What do I need to do with this, with all this, with this difficult situation? How do I need to solve this here? This is what we see here. There are less positive things here in this relationship, and we always balancing. We already put a lot of energy in it, and it takes more energy out of it. It's possible also that what I didn't mention yet, that one of both partners has maybe health issues, and that you are in a way responsible for this partner. This could pop up also. This could bring also put a heavy strain on the relationship because the cross is heavy. So it's possible that also this puts some duress on this relationship. Anyway, for the stone group, for the love card reading, this is all. This is a part of your general card reading that we do every month for the sign of Libra. So if you want to have more details, you can see my general card reading in detail on my channel. Anyway, thank you for your time, Libra, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye-bye for now, and thank you. Hello, Libra, and welcome to the Aerosol or the Air Group for your love card reading for October 2021. The first card that we see here, the Clovers, this is actually the best card of the deck, and this card reading is very positive. So I will not be able to say many negative things because the card reading in general here is positive. Anyway, if we are in love here with these two cards, it points to that this love wish, it becomes true, it becomes a reality. If we doubted before, we should not, because this is positive. And we have the ship here, so it means also there is prosperity in this relationship. If you are newly in love, this could bring you to a trip. If you're married already, there is financial prosperity, there is business here. Also, there's a longing here for love. So it's a positive lane, but we will stay with these two cards for now. Anyway, this could point that you are very lucky to have this love. Also, it's possible here, there's a sentimental luck here. There are very few problems here with this relationship. It's possible also you as a couple, you are very funny together. People see you as funny together. There's a lot of humor here in this relationship. It's possible even that you go to like for stand-up comedians or you enjoy humor together. This is what we see here with this combination. This could point here that people are that the person that you are in love, he's winning your heart. If you're already further in the relationship, anyway, this is very positive. The relationship here is untroubled. Both probably in this relationship, even if you are married, there are very few problems here. Maybe you didn't face any real difficulties here in life, and it has always been like light-hearted here. Excuse me. Here, when you are in love, you should say yes also to this opportunity. This is means a yes for the relationship here. If you have a cynical point of view about this love relationship, you should not have. You should see the opportunities that this relationship actually holds for you. Then we have the heart and the ship. Here, this points probably with your lover, you're about to take a trip. If not a trip, maybe you're about to engage together in a business venture. There is some money involved because it's the money. This is the money card. It's also possible that you're longing very strong for each other, and probably this longing will be answered. This points also that there could be business transactions between you and abroad. Maybe this lover is in abroad because the ship points to things in abroad. It could be banking abroad, that you do some financial transactions, or you do business in abroad with this combination. Anyway, in a more different way, we explore this moment. We travel to our lover. This is possible also. People who are just married, this points to a honeymoon. This is a romantic getaway, a romantic trip. Our lover is possibly foreigner because the ship is foreign, everything from abroad. Here, this points also that our lover is, or our loved one is willing to come to us, to visit us if this person is from abroad. And here, this points also to attraction to foreign people. Here, this is what we see here with this combination. It's possible that your lover takes you on a trip to your favorite place. This is what we see here. If the love is difficult for now because our love is in abroad, we embrace the idea that the absence of the person make our heart grow fonder. This is what we see also with this combination. Here also the love feels like an adventure. We already said this already. If we are not yet in love, we are in the stage here. Here we see clearly that we are longing for love. It could also points that you really miss somebody. You miss somebody here. You as a person, then it points also that you are an explorer. Maybe you like to travel in general. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, we can see here that the person is infatuated, and also there's a lot of excuse me, there's a lot of forgiveness here in this relationship. We are able to forgive each other in this relationship. If we meet later on, or we are in a relationship, this points also that our love is very stormy, very passionate. Then we have the clovers and the ship. We are mirroring the cards now here. This means that we explore. There are certain freedoms that we have here in this exploration here. As I said earlier, we probably go on a trip. This comes back here. We are lighthearted about this journey. It's possible also, excuse me, that sometimes the clovers is luck, and it's possible that you actually win a trip here. This is possible also, and you, because you won this trip, you go on a trip together, or you decide at the last moment that you go on a trip. There's a chance here to travel. If you go in abroad, there will be a lot of lucky opportunities there. Also business-like, this points to a lot of business opportunities, money in abroad, things that we can do with our loved one in abroad regarding business, traveling, anything that we long for here in general is a positive chance, and we should take this chance if it comes to us. If not so, probably we are on the lookout for these chances. This is possible also with this combination. Sometimes we need to be careful a little bit here, that we are not too foolhardy a little bit in our love life, that we are not too irresponsible, that we also use our brain, and that we are not flying around like Cupid, that we keep our feet on the ground also with this combination. Anyway, here we are looking for the rainbow, and we are looking for the stars here in this relationship. This is a very positive combination. So Libra, for the aerosol or the air group, this is all for now. I hope you get a little bit wiser with this card reading. If you want more information about your life in general and your love life, you can watch my extensive card reading that I do on my channel for each sign every month. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye bye for now, and thank you. Hello Libra, and welcome to the Matches or the Fire group for your love card reading for October 2021. The first card that we see here is a card that is not so easy in relationship. It's the punishing or the heavy card out of the deck. It's the Whip. Here, this points to that the relationship or our relationship for now is not easy. This is a part of the general reading that I do for Libra each month. So for the fire group, you can check the whole reading, but we will focus on these three cards. Anyway, this points to difficult relationships. Maybe some promises were broken here. It's probably related to the letter. Probably some important message came to you, or promises that were made in this relationship, and these promises that made or that were written down before are not respected. The letter is a heavy card. It's not a message, it's not an SMS, it's not an email. This is a document that you can translate in money, meaning this is a bond. It can, like a degree, anything that can be transferred in money is, we see here, checks or literally money. So I'm assuming here these relationships problems are related to documents that involve money or literally money, or promises that are broken. Anyway, coming back to these two cards here, this points there are a lot of misunderstandings here in the relationship. Sometimes also, probably we are married or we are already a long time in this relationship because we have the ring here in the middle, and this makes us suffer. Maybe both parties are suffering here. There were some promises made, and these promises point out to be painful now. Maybe we cannot hold on to these promises anymore. In some cases also, this could point to violence or aggressiveness, that we are aggressive towards each other as a couple, or one of both partners is very assertive or aggressive. This points also the ring returns, and it points the negative things that I'm saying, that a lot of these things that you're experiencing, these difficult things, are always returning because the ring returns. It's always the same problems that we are facing, and it's like we are not able to solve this problem, and it's always coming back. So the discussions, the arguments, they always keep coming back. This is what we see here. Anyway, there are discussions in this relationship in a more severe way. It's like never-ending disputes that we have in the relationship. In another way, there could be a partner that is abusive here, not necessarily physically, but maybe in a financial way. This is possible here. This is what we see here with this combination. Here, sometimes we see unity in hatred. This is what we see here, but this will not apply on everybody, but this is what we see here. In another way, if there are difficulties in the relationship and you are both very positive, it's that you are able, or you will tackle the problem together. This is then a positive thing out of these vicious circle problems that we see here. Anyway, it could also mean that one of both parties in this relationship is so strong attached to the other one that this causes the arguments. It's like the person, he clings on literally to you, and this points to the relationship. Since the whip is 2, but I have only few cards here, sometimes this points to that there is more than one relationship going on. But for that, you will need to check the general card reading that I do each month. Anyway, then we're coming back here to the ring and the letter. Here we see that we are informing ourselves about certain financial documents, certain documents that are related. Maybe we're thinking about our marriage contract, maybe we're thinking about the promises that we are making, because maybe we feel that our bond with our partner is superficial here. So here we are thinking about the things that we promised, that we put in a contract together. This is what we see here. We think about the marriage here. This is what we see here with this combination. There's a lot of communication in the relationship, but we also we already saw here the ways we are communicating. Anyway, we reach out to each other here, and there's a lot of communication. Then we are going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the letter and the whip here towards each other. This points that we are about to receive news that is not very good. Possibly this points to a painful news that is coming to us, and it's probably related to this relationship or to this contract here. Sometimes the communication that we have with each other will be quite short. We don't want to make too much because it's always the same here, this combination. There could come maybe suddenly about this relationship, news is coming to you, an official letter, because this could be an official document. You receive an official document in your mail, maybe something that is related to the relationship. It comes to you and it shocks you. You didn't expect this. There's a sudden shocks here about money, maybe some money problems here, and it shocks you, this news about money or this relationship or about this document. This is what we see here. We communicate here about this conflict. It's possible that we call each other here on the phone if we are no longer together. But anyway, there's communication here about this conflict. We interact with each other. There are debates here, verbal discussions here. It's possible also that the information that we are receiving is conflicting. It's conflicting with promises that are made before. So this is what we see here. And you also will let this person know that you are displeased about this, that you feel mistreated. This is what we see here with this combination. Possibly also you are sarcastic. People insult you. There are insults to both sides. This is what we see here with this combination. Sometimes also, if this is a very assertive or aggressive combination, it's possible after you feel sorry that you gone this way and you try to make amends, if this is possible with this combination. This is possible anyway. But coming back to this, this points also to a very disturbing official document. It could be something official that is coming to you. It could also be like a fine that is coming to you here. For some people, this could mean a sentence, like something that comes from court. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, this was not an easy card reading for the fire group. If you want more details, you can watch your extensive card reading for the month of October. Anyway, thank you, Libra, for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.